Okay, this is a continuation of like terms, and we're gonna do like terms with a negative parenthesis. Let me show you what this means. Sometimes these problems have a fancy name in the book, but it's okay, you don't need to learn it. As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you know how to get the answer, that's what matters on the test. It doesn't matter if you know what property it is unless they're asking you for the property. But in this case, see, we're supposed to collect like terms and simplify. In this case, I have a 3x minus, and inside a parenthesis I have 4x plus 2. Usually you will do whatever is inside the parenthesis first. But 4x plus 2, you cannot do anything. You cannot add 4x plus 2 because the 2 doesn't have an x. They're not like terms. However, you can put together or combine the 3x and the 4x. But first, you have a negative outside the parenthesis. So what you need to do is you need to get rid of this parenthesis. How do you do that? This is a little trick. Whenever you have a negative parenthesis, a negative outside the parenthesis, the negative changes every sign inside. So in this example, the 4x is going to be minus 4x, and the plus 2 is going to be minus 2. Once you have this, you just add it together. If I have 3 cars and I owe 4 cars, or let's use dollars, I have $3 and I owe $4, well, I pay my 3 and I still owe $1. Okay, so you're done with the excess, but you still have a negative 2. Well, you just write it here, and there's nothing else we can do. So this is your answer. Okay? Let me do problem number 2. I have 5y minus 3y plus 4. Again, same scenario, negative, parenthesis, you already know. Copy everything. The negative changes the signs, so this 3y is going to be minus 3y, and this plus 4 is going to be minus 4. The reason that the negative changes the signs is because you're supposed to multiply. Okay? When you have a negative and a parenthesis, this means negative 1 times whatever you have inside. So negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. And negative 1 times positive 4 is negative 4. Okay? Do you have something that you can combine? Yes, I have the 3y and I have the 5y and the negative 3y. Combine together, 5 minus 3, 2y. So they're gone. Whatever you have left, minus 4, just put it here. Okay? And you're done. Let me do my last example. Example 3. I have 5x minus 3 times 7x minus 6. Okay? Again, the 5x, there's nothing we can do to it, so bring it down. Now, the difference between example 3 and the other ones is that you have a number in between the negative and the parenthesis. Again, you're supposed to multiply the outside times the inside. Of course, negative 3 times 7, negative times positive is going to be negative. 3 times 7, 21. Don't forget the x. And then the outside times the inside, negative times negative, is going to be positive. 3 times 6, 18. Okay? You distribute negative 3 times 7, 21. Bring the x down. Negative times negative, positive. 3 times 6, 18. Do you have something you can combine? Yeah. you have the 5x, and you have the negative 21x. Okay? If you owe $21 and you have 5, well, you pay your 5 and you still owe 16. Okay? Don't forget the x. Remember, I like to use it this way because it's kind of confusing when you say negative 21 plus 5 or 5 minus 21. It's easier if you think about money. Everybody likes money. So if you say, when you have a negative, you owe money. So you owe 21 and you have a positive, you have $5. So since I have $5, I pay them and I still owe 16. If in the end you owe, you put a negative. If you have, you just leave it as a positive. Okay, so you're done with this, and then you have a plus 18, so just bring it down. Okay, there's nothing else we can do, and that's it. So this is like terms. Again, if you need more help combining like terms, go back to the beginning of the video. Remember, you can always pause it to look at everything again. Okay, pause it, write it down, and try to keep doing your homework.